this, new shit, crusade, new wave, new drip, toupee, day trip, suitcase. What is up, guys? It's MCD at WCR, and I'm back today with another reaction. I know it's been a little bit of time since I reacted to our boys, but I'm back today to check out Dionysus live at the MMA 2019. I wasn't going to do this straight away. I was going to ease myself back in by sort of maybe listening to some other BTS tracks or re-listening to Dionysus. But then I was like, you know what? It, throw it straight in. Let's get straight into it and throw myself in at the deep end, I guess. I am looking forward to this. I remember Dionysus was sort of a big, punchy, East Coast rocky sounding track that harked back to Greek mythology and about the god Dionysus, who was basically the god of creative freedom, expression, and is credited with inventing theatre. So what do I think this is going to be like, this performance? I think it's going to be really theatrical because Dionysus, well, I was going to say it might lean on that more than their choreography, but I feel like they're just going to go balls out on both, I reckon. I'm pretty excited for this, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? Smash that like and subscribe button if you're new, because it really helps me out. And without further ado, let's check it out. This is BTS Dionysus 2019 MMA. Sound quality's not amazing, but it is a live video. See what I mean about theatrical though? Look at the size of that stage setup and listen to that crowd. That is nuts. And our boys are just sat there like dead still. You know what that kind of reminds me of? The way they're just sitting there and they're not moving. It reminds me of when Michael Jackson did his Dangerous tour back in the 90s and the Super Bowl, actually, where he shot himself through the floor and he just freezes there on the spot for like a minute or something. He just doesn't move and the crowd just go absolutely apeshit. The longer he stays still, the like more riled up they get and excited they get, and it's just such a cool way to do it. The thing is, you've got to be good to do it, you know? If I launch myself up through the stage, for example, people are just going to boo at me, but like you can hear that crowd just going absolutely mental. Got all the Greek myth, like the statues, the marble statues and stuff. That's what I mean, it's just building the tension and excitement, getting the crowd hyped. Listen to them. There's that guitar riff. People playing harps in the background. There we go. They're all dressed in like suits, which is interesting. A massive stage. Look at the size of that stage. I love the fact, love all these extras and stuff getting involved and adding to the feel of the choreography. That kick drum just... Look at them just filling the stage there. They got dancers there as well. But they're in the center. They are the focus. And you've got your complementary dancers on each side. This is a big production, man. Those high vocals are so sick. We got a camera guy in there, I assume taking video for something else. So I mean, this is an award ceremony, if I'm right, and it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a BTS concert, like if you went to see them on tour or something. They must have completely stole the show with this. It's fire. I love that kick, that like marching rhythm, just dum, 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 dum. Can still, the crowd are just constantly screaming. I think if I was there, I would be as well. The dancers back on now. That's sick. It's got that like hip-hop ensemble set up, and they brought some more staging on, which is cool too. I forgot how hard the rappers go, man. Oh, dramatic pause. That was cool. That was fucking cool. Look at the lighting, man, and stuff. This is cool. What's this? This is like a... Now that is cool, because that does remind me of Michael Jackson. I know people don't like it when I'm not like saying Michael Jackson did it better or did it first. I'm saying that's what it kind of reminds me of. He added these big theatrical breaks into his performance, which were originally inspired, I believe, by people like Charlie Chaplin and stuff. You got them all slamming on the table that sounds like a machine gun going off, and he adds like movie elements into his stage performance and stuff, and it's just really cool. You see them all on this huge long table here, which makes me kind of visually, it makes me think of like a big long table that gods would feast at, you know, or like people you see in these old ancient paintings and stuff of people sat at these big long tables. The Last Supper and stuff, for example, has a big long table, I think, with people sat on it. So yeah, that is what it reminds me of. Incredible performance and stage setup, it really is. Look, I mean, it is massive. I can't even imagine the effort it takes to put something like this together. Love those strings. Dubstep. Man, I'm like hyped through the screen. I can't imagine what the crowd were going through right now. I'd be down the front throwing elbows. It's kind of got a trap thing going on now. Fucking hell. That is heavy. Damn, Daniel. Now we got the kind of metal cadence, you know? Sped up the tempo. It's a shame the audio quality isn't better. That's not their fault, obviously, it's just this video. Man, Man, I'm getting sweaty. Yeah, love a good explosion with the fireworks at the end as well. Listen to that crowd. They look knackered. But hell, they put so much into that, you can see. Oh, and that is the end. All right, what did I make of that then? That was nuts. That was fire. That was insane. Where do I even begin? You can see how much it took out of them at the end. They looked absolutely... You know, they look knackered. You can tell how much they put into it. They give everything when they perform, and they leave everything on stage, you know? Amazing choreography, amazing staging. It's a funny juxtaposition, actually. You got the people playing the harps gently in the background, and then you've got these guys going absolutely nuts in the foreground. And it's just a kind of like... cool contrast, you know, and the musicians in the back there with the fans and the harps, and the staging is all white, whereas our boys are in black, so that separates them from the background and makes them pop, which is obviously visually really important. There's just a lot, you know, the dubstep breakdown in the middle, I mean, that was heavy as fuck. If I heard that at a gig, I'd go absolutely mental, you know. I can't imagine what the people in the crowd were feeling when they went through that little medley in the middle, the dance medley with the dubstep drop and then the trap drop and stuff. It was just so heavy and brutal in places, you know. It just got me so hyped. I loved that. And yeah, it was definitely... the only thing I will say, I wish the audio quality was better. Like I say, it's not their fault. It's just this video. I wish there was a more professional recording of this show, because I'm a bit of a nerd, I guess, audio nerd. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to have been there. It looked absolutely mental. You know, I covered the themes and stuff in my last video, so there's nothing different there. I thought it would be theatrical. It clearly is. They've got a lot of if we look back, a shot where you can see everything. They've got it looks kind of like almost like heaven, or maybe like the gates of heaven, the stairway to heaven, with it leading up to like a doorway up there. Kind of like you're in the halls with the gods, you know, people playing harps. Is very reminiscent of heaven, or the Greek Western ideology of heaven. That's what it reminds me of. You got the big Greek or Roman even marble pillars each side. It was just a huge performance, and it looked quality, and it's so cool to be back and watching them again. I didn't forget how good they were. I mean, I've become desensitized to how amazing they are, and to come back and just launch myself straight into that, it's kind of scrambled my brain a bit. So forgive me if I'm tripping over my words a little bit, and don't have much insight to offer other than that was fucking fire. But yeah, no, I really loved that. And once these boys get out of their military service, and if they go on tour again, I might have to look and see if I am able to get a ticket from somewhere, because I think I would love it. I think I'd really enjoy myself. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for coming back and rocking with me. Let me know where you want to go next and what to react to next. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Who this? New shit. Crusade. New wave. New drip. Toupee. They trip. Suitcase. My name.